So, 25 more days till I'm 19. That's good. Also, it might seem like I'm a little bit too close, but no. I'm using my second phone. Because this one, it does not have enough gigs to hold a huge memory. Hold on. I'll get part of the video. I accidentally dropped it in my laundry room. And I kind of feel stupid. But you think that's bad? Look at my first phone I actually wrote my ideas on. And look how cracked it looks. Yeah. And that's me only dropping it once in my room. And the floor is wood. So, yeah, I have a lot of ideas. So, I simply put them on 3 of my phones. My second one is actually the phone I'm using to record this video. Says that has a lot of memory. I think I should go back to this one, but let's see. And yeah, just giving you that type of heads up. On this phone, I have a very odd SpongeBob fan game. I don't know if you would consider it weird, but do you all remember the episodes of Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy? And the last one Steven Hillenburg technically did was when we saw Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy's version of the Justice League. Or the Avengers, if you want to call them that, since the Avengers are still popular. Either way, I would mostly swap the main characters out with background characters. And the much effort I put through this, no joke, on this digital book app called Notebook. Excuse me. I have 8 pages of weird ideas of this SpongeBob game about SpongeBob version of the Justice League. We already knew Mermaid Man was a parody of Aquaman. Seriously, I feel like I put a lot of work on a fan-made idea when I am struggling with... Well, my idea of a dinosaur sounds good. I'm just afraid of naming the characters because I don't know what names are owned by a company. I know Patrick is a name perfectly safe, but I don't know if SpongeBob or Squidward is safe, so... I actually possibly met a girl who was named Sandy. I know you could name your kids Thomas, so I could definitely make a character named Thomas. Yeah, I put a little bit too much Dr. Pepper in there. Don't worry, that is 100% Dr. Pepper. I just build it up too much. But yeah. The only thing I have a problem about my original idea, but I'm pretty sure dinosaur movies are not original, but change it up a little bit, is naming the characters, because I got all their arcs in my head, and darn this little recorder will have every now will say, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get interrupted almost every day since this recorder is old technology, kids. There's no pause button when you're trying to record. Actually, I don't even know this phone allows me to stop recording when I'm trying to do a video. Nope, there is, there's definitely there is a pause button. Thank God. Now, the reason I have 3 phones containing all my ideas, this was my first phone. I use a lot. I haven't used it in a while. Not because it was cracked, because I got this phone, then I actually got a phone I can actually call people with. This thing did not last a month, and I already broke it. Or at least cracked it. I can still call people. It's only the top of it's a little bit broke. I mean cracked. And you might think, why have all your ideas copied and pasted on 3 all in these 2 phones? Because one day I lost my darn mind when I thought I lost this forever. Not just my fan-made SpongeBob thing. No, I done that 3 months ago. The thing that freaked me out, I had all my original ideas on here. And I would have lost all that writing down progress. So when I did finally found it, and when I got this phone, there was a certain program where I could copy and paste everything on this phone to this phone into my newest one. And boy, I am so glad, because all my ideas were on this one phone. I was scared out of my mind, so when I did found it, so I had a contingency plan having all 3 of these phones contain all my ideas. And it's the one password you all will never discover. They share the same password, but I might change it up a little bit since this one has a different password and these 2 phones have the same password. But I was not thinking at the time when I was making the password. And here's the thing, my mind is super accelerated for some odd reason about thinking these ideas. Like, you know my Snake Blades comic I have not done almost like a year? Or possibly 2 years? I'm writing down the power levels of destroying planets and, write down characters from Clifford and Curious George. I'm really trying my darn hardest to watch Clifford the movie. Clifford the Big Red Dog movie. Not the live action one, the animated one. But the animation is not my thing. Not as much as I thought. Curious George, both animations beautiful. But the Curious George movies keep on degrading their animation a little bit. I'm not even joking on that part. The Curious George movie came out before the TV show. And they have two separate continuities. So I'm grabbing characters from both the movie and the movie series from Curious George. So as hurrah, my first fan-made one, and now I'm working on a second fan-made one about turning background characters of SpongeBob and making original heroes out of the main characters into a video game. But I might watch a bunch of videos how to do that if my dinosaur movie does not work for Universal. Yeah, when I turn 19, I'm gonna write down names that sound accurate to these characters, or they just remind me of a character I like. I just hope that God my idea works. If not, I will try to bring joy to someone else on YouTube by making a weird fan-made game about SpongeBob. As superheroes, since I watched a video about a process of making a SpongeBob game where SpongeBob shoots people or fish. Yeah, that's a very odd game, but I actually like it. Nah, that was too big of a gulp. Let's try out. So, yeah, but I also have an idea. I know DC is going to try to do their best trying to catch up to Marvel. Problem is, Marvel has had years, possibly only planning to do a few connected sequels. But no, they're still pumping out the MCU. More money. Even when one property is owned by a different company. A.k.a. Spider-Man. So yeah, I have an idea of a new universe for DC. But changing the characters' backstories a little bit. Changing Batman's backstory a little bit. It's still gonna be Bruce. It's just gonna be a little tweaked. Along with Wonder Woman. Superman. I guess I could do something with that. Matter of fact, I am making a bunch of videos about if I was making my own live-action movie universe. And I really should get back to that. Besides, I lost track, so I have to rewatch those videos. And I do not feel ashamed about my voice. No longer I am ashamed of the voice I have. Or I can pretend to make it lower. La 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 la. Like a man, anything could happen. Anything could happen. Let go, geezers! Yeah, I just went completely random. Sorry about that. So, I guess this will be called the video. I guess the video will be called My Ideas. 2 of them are fan-made ones, and the others are actually company ones. And I just hope to God I could do. Well, see you possibly tomorrow. If I live long enough. Don't worry, I don't even get out of the house as much. Only when I take out the trash. like me. But seriously, I'm actually gonna try to help out my family by making them more happy.